Now it's even worse because they like push the Funko Pops and shit like that.
Dude, I'd kill myself. I'm not kidding. Funko Pops literally killed art.
I have a couple of them. I'm not gonna lie.
I was given some, and I graciously accepted them because I'm not a monster, and I have them on display at work.
Oh my god, I can't wait to give you some for your birthday.
If you do, I will stream on Kick. Me pissing all over them. Fully nude.
I will pay to actually see you pee on fucking... You should, but honestly, you should save that for the OnlyFans, honestly.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 177 of Ignore the Backlog podcast. My name is The Real Portz, and the evil Space Bunny is here. How you doing, Bunny?
Hi, I'm here. We're here. We were having a meaningful conversation about the existential crisis that millennials go through and yada yada.
William Shatner's 92 years old.
He's a million years old.
What my research has discovered.
Yeah. Yep.
And
Anyway.
That also, more further research, indicates that that's fucking old as shit.
That's true. That's true. That is very old.
And I think 90-year-olds now are way different than like 30 years from now. 30 years from now, it's going to be the new 70, you know?
It is. I think so. I think we're going to start seeing our generation live a little longer because of, one, drugs. We were afraid of drugs for so long. And drugs were scary and bad, and we just started getting into drugs. And now the Zoomers are like, "Oh, drugs are cool, so let's do drugs again." So they're gonna be like, they're gonna be shot. They're gonna be like the previous generation. They're gonna be like Gen Z. They're gonna be Gen X. They're gonna be Gen X.
yeah.
They're gonna be fucked over.
In shape is the biggest, fattest dad bod you've ever seen in your life. You remember in 80s In Shape was like you still have a little pudge?
Yeah, totally.
Like action stars were like a little pudgy.
Yeah, but look at like they had dad bod. They basically had like no abs, not ribbed, just like Donald Draper from BadBen and stuff. I mean, that's still very attractive, but like it's not like
Does Donald Draper have a dad bod? I don't think he
has
does.
a dad bod in Mad Men. I watched Mad Men so much, and you know, for reasons. But
do you like it?
Oh, I love Mad Men.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
I thought
amazing.
we've had this conversation.
We probably have. Look, I have conversations every day of my life. What am I supposed to remember all of them?
I mean, sometimes maybe column A, column B.
This one's documented, so I know I don't have to remember that. I can just go listen to it.
Our brain can shut down, and we can listen to it at a later date when we're 90 years old.
Yeah, exactly. And our memory is still perfectly intact.
Yeah.
Although I've been doing drugs for like 10 years now, so.
Oh, maybe you'll be a little bit more shot. I got alcohol, and I didn't start doing alcohol.
I think alcohol is way worse for you than weed in terms of aging.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dries
and I've been doing that for about as
skin.
long. Well, like 8 years, yeah.
Yeah. I got into the alcohol game probably much later in life. Like, I did it when I was younger for a little bit, and then I stopped because my mom's a psychopath, but that's a whole nother can of words to go into. And then, you know, here we are again. And I have a glass of tasty wine.
How are video games these days?
Oh, yeah, we should talk about those, huh? Video games have been good. How have video games been for you?
Pretty good. That was a segue for you to talk about your games.
Yeah, let me talk about it. No, I'm going. I forgot what this podcast is, and I was scrambling to pull them up as quickly as possible.
I totally get that. That's fair. I didn't mean to give a peek behind the curtain.
Okay, so I played a bunch of games this weekend.
Thank God.
On the game. Okay, look, listen, I did play Elden Ring, but I'm at this point where, not to brag, I'm over-leveled.
Okay, so it's too easy.
Yeah. I went and, like, so Radon was pretty easy, right? For me, and I was, like, kind of nervous, so I started just beelining the main quest.
What are the Radons and don'ts of Never mind.
And there are these two main bosses that I came across recently, and I beat them within 15 minutes of each other.
Jesus.
I beat one, and then I went on to the next one, and I beat him immediately. And I was like, I am way too over-leveled for this fucking area. And this, I don't know. It probably get hard as soon as I obviously get to the very fucking end. I'm expecting that. But yeah, I'm 101. I don't think I'm supposed to be this high.
Wow.
I kind of fucked up.
Do you have any idea what level normal people would be at this point?
I have no idea. Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think most people aren't 70 hours into their first character getting to this point. I just got lost. Okay?
What?
I got lost. I didn't realize I was supposed to take this one area, and I was supposed to go explore
I feel like that's
got to
be common, right? The things are pretty obtuse in that game.
Yeah, that's what happened. And I went on a magical fucking 40-hour detour.
Oh my, 40-hour detour.
Yeah, exactly. So I got lost. I'm still going to keep playing Elden Ring, but I put it down this weekend so I can actually beat some video games. I went back to itch.io, obviously. I love itch.io. I find some real gems, and then I find some, mid shit. So I played 3 games off of there. There's one called BadBen. It is a free 30-minute non-jump scare horror game. It is funny. It is meta. And the developer who did this absolutely just he shits on himself the entire game. It was like, oh, just a lazy fucking developer, am I right? And then it just like scrolls past his name. And it was funny. It was funny. It was really good. Got really dark, and then the ending was kind of a nice twist. It was very good. I was genuinely impressed with that. The other game that was actually really scary was called Spectral Filter. I don't know if you ever played the Stalker games, have you? The old Stalker games?
Tried one of them, and it was too confusing and or boring for my 18-year-old self.
Fair, valid and fair, honestly. So this game felt very stalkerish. You're supposed to be infiltrating and finding what happened to this person.
What is this game called again?
This one's called Spectral Filter.
Spectral Filter. Okay, because I know a stalker-like that came out 2 years ago, maybe, but it was Chernobyl something or other.
Yeah, no, that's not it. This is like maybe a 40-minute game.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a short little horror game. That's what I did this weekend. And so this game, you're navigating and you're trying to find this body. It was not recovered to recover his memories, his tape. And you're turning on the lights. You're also avoiding making a bunch of noise because there's anomalies happening all the time. And these anomalies are attracted to your flashlight. These anomalies are attracted to you making a lot of noise. So I kind of played it just like no running, and I used my flashlight to a minimum. And they were actually pretty creepy. They're really scary. They would just like all of a sudden appear behind you or next to you, and they're breathing really creepy, and just being like these spooky ghosts. And eventually you recover the tape. You download the dude's memories and escape. And that's it. It's real simple. But it was really good. Actually scared the pee-pee poo-poo out of me. The other game I played was called Disappearnace. And this one's questionable. So it's on a third-party hosting, which kind of is weird, but also they have non-copyright music in it. It was a nice touch. It's Frankie Sinatra, but it's not copyrightable. So I was like trying to sing over it very loudly.
Are there Frank Sinatra music that fell out of copyright?
No,
or it just sounds like that.
No, it is literally Frank Sinatra, and it is all copyrighted.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know how they got it into this game, and he is charging for it. So it's kind of like
what?
A little bit sussy, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they got the rights.
I don't know. It's really expensive, I would assume, for Frank Sinatra, but I could be wrong.
I would also assume that. Yeah.
But anyway, so this game does a couple of things wrong, I think, with horror games. It became repetitive really quick. They did the same jump scare twice. And I was like expecting it, so like the second one comes around, I'm like, yep, okay. And the ending was kind of just okay. It's just like I don't know what happened. It was very disappointing. But yeah, I hope they don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
They might. It's probably why they have their game on a third-party site to download and not actually through itch.io. It all kind of made sense after that. I'm like, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I thought it was like, oh, they had like somebody that was like a good Frank Sinatra impersonator.
It's Frankie.
And they made up their own songs.
No, it's legit.
Because that'd be the way you'd have to do it, which would be less good because people wouldn't be as into it probably. But
yeah.
It's the legal way.
It's the legal fucking way. The other game I played was Terra Nil, which is a Devolver quote unquote city builder type game. And it's actually less of a city builder and more of a puzzle game. I would actually consider this more of a strategy puzzle game than anything else.
That killed my interest in it.
I like this a lot. It made me really think. It's much more complex than I originally thought it was going to be. Chat did not enjoy it, which is fine. I enjoyed it, so I think I'm just going to keep this one to me. But basically, you're trying to reclaim areas and make everything look pretty as you reclaim and restore this destroyed like habitat to its former glory. And then at the very end, this is where the strategy comes in. You have to recall all of your stuff back, and you have to think about how you have it placed, because how you have it placed is going to affect how you recall it back to your boat. And then you leave the area crisp and rebuilt with none of your machinery there.
Okay.
So it becomes kind of strategic. Like, I didn't realize that. I was like, oh, fuck, I fucked this up so bad. I'm like, I'm destroying the land again.
Is it easy to, like, redo levels?
Yeah, you could easily restart a level. And the cool thing is, it's all random generated. So if you don't like the map...
replayability.
Yeah, so there's a lot of replayability. And if you don't like the map that you got, you could just re-roll it real quick.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, this is like, oh, I don't like this setup. Oh, I don't like these rocks here. I don't like this, you know, yada yada, and makes it a little bit more fun. Somebody was complaining that there's no replayability. It's like, oh, I did the 4 missions. Like, I don't understand. Why are they charging so much for this? And it's like, I think it's only $25, which I don't think is that bad. And I already got like 5 hours in it. But, like, I hate how people are like, I didn't get $1 per hour. It's not worth it. And yada, yada, yada. Shut the fuck up. Did you have fun? Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, dude. People need to stop with that shit.
It's so dumb. And it's so toxic.
Maybe look, there's so much fucking information available now. Maybe if you're that stingy with your money when it comes to games, just look way more into it before you fucking buy it.
Yeah, don't buy it right away. Wait and watch somebody else play it for a couple hours.
Wait till it goes on sale. My God. Obviously.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't understand why people get upset about that. And, like, people, like, think it's really silly that I usually pay for all my itch.io games. I'll usually, like, throw a couple dollars even to the free stuff. And I'm like, I enjoyed this. I had a good time, and I'm gonna fucking try to support this developer because I like their content. Like, why is that bad? But for some, like, we don't do this in the, we don't do this with like movies. Movies, you pay like what is it? $14 a ticket now? $12 a ticket?
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid, and you get 2 hours of entertainment for that. And people are like, "Yep, I'm happy with that." I'm happy with that.
Go somewhere. It's so much worse. Ugh.
It's so much worse. I could buy a game on Steam and be way happier. I could buy 2 games.
100%. I could keep playing for the same game forever.
It's fucking amazing.
Get 8,000 hours out of it.
Oh my god, I would do it. Honestly, in a fucking heartbeat, I'll do it. But yeah, that's what I played this week. What did you end up playing this week?
Speaking of movies, we got blitzed and watched Cocaine Bear, and that was lovely. Just want to give that movie a shout out.
You got blitzed?
I don't think anyone should see that movie sober, but when you're high, it's very good.
That's the best movie of the year, 2023 for now.
It's the best 420 movie of the year for sure.
420 movie of the year.
Yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Bear. Okay.
I don't really know what else is coming out. Avatar, maybe? I don't know.
Avatar came out already.
I bet that would be a 420 movie also.
It's 3 fucking hours long, unless you could stay high the entire time. I don't know.
Bring another gummy.
fair, valid. Yeah, no, I think also the D&D movie apparently is doing really well.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it came out a couple weeks ago, maybe a week ago. I don't remember.
Okay.
But my D&D group was talking about it on Saturday.
Oh gosh, cool.
Yeah, they're like
Really
they went
cool.
to the
You're
movies.
Nerd group. We're gonna talk about another nerd group. Look at a movie, right?
Yeah, we went and saw a movie. They went and saw a movie. Yeah, and I'm like, I haven't seen a movie since 2019.
I fucking love going to the movie theater. It's a great time.
The last time I went to the movie theaters was with you and Faye and my.
I know, Star Wars. It was a terrible movie, but we had a great time, didn't we?
Yeah, we had a great time.
Just shitting on Star Wars.
Shitting on Star Wars. I still enjoyed it, but I still shit on Star Wars. I mean, it's fair.
100%. I mean, it's very shit onable right now. Has been for
so shit onable.
I mean, since then, basically.
Yeah. I mean, Mando had the first good episode.
2017 or yeah, that's true. Mando was good for 2 seasons. Yeah. Anyway,
your games.
let me get my Dota talk out of the way.
Oh,
all right,
boy.
I've been back for a little while now. And
He's on the Dota
my-
track.
I've had to send 2 apologies this week because I'm just a fucking piece of shit when I play this game. And I need to get that shit under control, dude. I need some like anger therapy or something.
How about
It's
you
not fair to these people.
You should put a warning on you and be like, hey, before we play.
Oh, apparently they were
warn
warned. This person I haven't played that much with. One of the people that I won't reveal them because it's, we don't have to get into that. But
yeah.
I said that I was like, I'm really sorry. On Friday I was just an asshole. And he's like, it's okay. There were rumors of your anger problems. And I was like, what?
Oh
no!
You're known as
but
the
it's
angry
fair.
Dota
It's
player.
100% fair. Yeah. Yeah. I wish people would meme about it to me though. I would rather it wasn't just a bunch of background talk. Like I would like to laugh about it and make fun of myself for it because it sucks.
I
but,
mean, I make fun of
what
you.
can you do?
And then you scream some more, and then it makes me smile.
Yeah, because you do it right in the moment, and that's just asking to be fucking slapped.
Is that what is that what you're saying right now? You're saying I'm asking for it? You're victim blaming me?
Are you a victim?
Yeah.
Have I raged at you? Oh, I mean, I have, I guess.
Yeah, you have raged.
Oh, yeah, when you came back to the one, I screamed at you. I remember that. That's right.
10 out of 10 experience. Yeah, you should just
Your
have like a
Murata
little collar.
sucks, by the way. You can't land an arrow to save
I can
your
do
life.
whatever I fucking want. I'm gonna go back to Kotal and I'm gonna steal your fucking hero. I don't give a shit. Keep her in the line, bitch.
Steal my hero?
Yeah, I was a lone druid main, remember?
Oh, I see.
I'll put
I thought
two
I thought you were
bashers.
getting Morphling and Coddle confused.
No. Although I did play Morphling too. I liked him a lot.
He's pretty good.
I a scatty. You just go fast and then you just wave on bitches and then you get behind
You
them.
do wave on bitches.
And
That's true, dude.
You wave on
That's
some
good
bitches.
red pill dating advice. These wave on bitches, dude. Yeah.
Are you
You
saying?
can't do shit.
Are you saying? Are you saying that he's a red pillar? I can just
mean,
imagine him wearing like a
I
fedora
can see it. I mean,
now.
most of the Morphlings I know are Smurfs, so
Oh,
they're probably
oh.
little beta bitch Andrew Tate followers.
Yeah, they probably do listen to Andrew Tate. They're just like on their fucking keyboard and mouse, and they're playing Morphling, and they're just being like, "Yeah, women, you fucking, you told her."
Yeah. Somebody told me I sounded fat in Dota last night, and I just laughed, and I was like, "That's fine. You know, you're still bad at Dota, though. It doesn't really matter what I sound like, does it?" And they didn't talk to me again.
Yeah, I've done that to people and be like, "Yeah, and you have fucking eyes. Good job."
I was like, "Do you want to talk about my mom with cancer next, or what's the deal?" And they were like, "Whoa, that's TMI, bro." And I was like, "Nope, that's just you deflecting stupidly. That's what I'm doing."
You can always tell them how you're gonna.
Well,
bang
you're
their
retarded,
mom.
bro.
Oh my god! I was like, "Yeah, you're just dumb."
Yeah, good comeback. Nice
yeah,
one.
nice. Did you
We're
think
done
of that
talking
all
about
by
Dota?
yourself? You think about
We're
that
just
all
gonna throw
yourself?
out random ad hominem attacks.
It's like, "Oh, well, your mom." And it's like, "Yeah, she's dead, bro. She's dead in the ground. What are you doing with my mom? Are you into that? Huh, bro?" Yeah, sorry. I went somewhere. I'm so
You
sorry.
channeled something. I
channeled.
felt it. There was a presence.
I was
Yeah.
channeling something.
Oh my god.
I should never get.
We could
back
never
into
do competitive content together.
No, we would be the most toxic pieces of shit in existence, I think. I think we would lose all of our friends. Fabian would hate me forever. You know, it would just...
I started a team called
bad.
Bridge Burners Anonymous. I don't know if you heard about that.
I did. I mean, I did. I saw it all. I saw it all. And this is true.
Anyway, so
Dota.
I'm trying to get that under wraps. So I'm playing more Kenshi. I'm trying to, just relax a bit. This is my after Dota or before Dota, like chill
Oh,
zone.
no.
Except it's rage-inducing as fuck.
Wait, doing the podcast is rage-inducing?
No, Kenshi.
Oh, Kenshi.
Yeah, sorry. Maybe I didn't enunciate clearly.
That's fair. I was about to get annoyed with you and be like, "What the fuck?"
No,
How
I don't
dare
think
you?
I've ever really gotten mad on the podcast. I don't think that's possible because we're making it up as we go. If we want to deviate to a different topic, we do that. It's very
we
easy.
just leave. Yeah.
We just leave.
We just leave.
Mid-sentence. Bunny pretends to have an internet outage.
I'm sorry?
We
What's
finish it
happening?
later.
I'm so sorry. I
You're
don't
going
understand.
through it.
You fucking piece of shit. Yeah, okay. Kenshi.
Yeah.
Dota.
Kenshi,
Did you go
so
back
I'm-
to your
I'm-
abomination run?
yeah, but before I cheated really hard, and I'm only cheating a little bit.
Okay, so soft cheating. This is
Soft cheating. Soft PP cheating. So I'm still this cult leader. I want to make this church thing in the Holy Nation, and become our own church thing. There's not really mechanics in the game to do that, and I'm realizing as I go along, it's gonna be most of it exists in my head.
Okay, that's fair.
Which is
That's what
fine,
video games are for.
I guess. Yeah, 100% for sure. But there's mechanics that actively work against me.
Oh.
For example, as I'm fighting these bandits that rolled into my town, we're handling them, schooling them, whatever. But then one of my guys with a crossbow, won't say who it was definitely the father, the leader, my main character, shot one of the holy paladins that was helping us on accident.
Oh.
Like, there's friendly fire. So
yikes.
he got very mad about that and started
Obviously.
attacking us.
That makes
and
sense.
so now we're just enthralled in fights against them. Turns out Holy Paladin's very fucking good at combat. And it took my entire group, which is like 8 people now, to take down this one dude. And my thing recently has been, I need more people. So this guy's got good stats. I'm going to take him. I'm going to throw him in jail, and then we're going to convert him,
Yeah, you gotta just bring him back to the light. Obviously,
Religious zealots are very hard to convert.
This is true. You just gotta make him see the light that was all an accident and nothing.
It's like you already are familiar with light. You praise the light, and it's a great thing. What if it's a different color light over here?
What if it's just slightly different shades?
Little brighter,
light. A little brighter, maybe a little dimmer. Either way, it's okay.
There's no blue light in it, so you can go to sleep.
Yeah, it won't keep you up. It won't give you those dopamine receptors, fuck with your sleep schedule.
Right.
You won't be scrolling TikTok for
None of that
hours.
worked on this guy. And it turns out, if you kidnap someone from the Holy Nation, they all magically know that you have someone from their tribe or whatever.
Oh,
Their kingdom.
No.
So now they're showing up on my doorstep, and thank God my game crashed right as this happened, demanding that we release him.
Oh, how'd that go?
It crashed, and I haven't been back to the save yet because I'm too afraid.
I mean, you just pissed off the Holy Nation. I wouldn't be afraid too.
Which I do want to do at some point because we're better than them, but...
Obviously, you're the better cult. I mean, religion.
I mean, 100%, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm too afraid because I really not like to piss them off yet. Well, I don't really have the stats to take them on or the numbers of people. And we thrive in their nation, so we really can't be at war with them constantly. We're a tiny little farm village, basically.
Yeah, you just gotta get some, like, uranium or something, and then you can start making more and more demands and stuff.
You should play Kenshi. There's no uranium.
Oh.
There are gun mods, though.
There we go.
Let's get some AKs in the group, and we'll be fine.
Get some AKs. I mean, totally normal. Totally normal end of the world shit. Yada, yada. It's fine. I seen them do it.
So, yeah. Kenshi playthrough is still happening, but difficult things are happening. I think I might have to roll back and say I literally can't take on the Holy Nation. It's not possible. Not with my current group. No, well, eventually it's possible. I believe in myself too, but I also believe time and energy is the thing. I'm done cheating.
Bring back the abomination.
Cheating. Oh, abomination?
Yeah, bring back the abomination.
True. We do need some change.
We do need some change. We need to do some thinking and getting mad at everything. Yes. No, bring back what about the fucking monstrosity that you made?
No, I don't wanna cheat that hard anymore.
What if you have to fight the Holy Nation?
No, I'm pretty sure it's doable legitimately. I just need like 30 crossbowmen and we'll be fine.
30 crossbowmen. Just 30 crossbowmen. MVD.
Crossbows are really good against heavy armor for some reason.
Yeah, that's fair. Piercing.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
The force in the piercing goes through armor.
Okay.
I mean, it's good against most things, honestly.
Yeah, it turns out being further away from your enemy is really good.
Yeah, ranged bitches.
We're missing a lot right now, though. We miss a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, our crossbow stuff is not good yet.
Yeah.
The last thing I played was, weirdly, a game called Insurgency Sandstorm.
What?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I am fine, yes.
Okay. How'd that go?
My buddy that I play Call of Duty with was like, this game's pretty cool. I don't know. Check it out. It's like $10. So I was like, okay, sure.
Okay.
First of all, it's a dead game.
Yep.
Like,
very dead.
Are you familiar with it then?
Oh yeah, I fucking have to deal with support for that game every once in a while, and it's impossible to find anything.
Really?
Yeah, it's
That's
one of
amazing.
the games that we can make servers for, and I'll be straight up honest with customers. I'm like, this game is very dead, so finding stuff that works still is very hard. So good luck. This is how it works. God fucking speed.
Yeah. I do wish I played it in its heyday because it is fucking pretty cool. It's fun to play. The main draw is that the physics of the people you shoot are really satisfying. Like,
yes.
There was this guy that was running at me, and I domed him right in the head, right? And he just, like, the weight of his body was obviously propelled by the bullet in his head. And he just went slam down on the ground. It just, oh, man. Felt great. But then we couldn't find another game after that. And it's because the game's dead. And it was like 2 a.m. So.
Oh, yeah, that probably will do it, too. Yeah, you could do, like, what are they called? Scenarios or something? You can make up, like, scenarios and stuff like that. Basically, it's like a little mini campaign that you could do yourself.
Like PvE scenarios?
Yeah, you can have, like, bots and shit come attack you.
Really?
Yes. I think it's this game.
That's awesome.
My roommate's obsessed with, like, building those little scenarios and stuff like that. I'll see if him and Phil are ever interested in doing that, and then maybe they could drag you into it or something.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah. The game was really cool.
I'm so shocked. I'm so shocked you checked that out.
Yeah, I mean, it took someone else dragging me to it, but yeah,
Fair,
I'm glad I did. It was cool. That one little match we played was probably no, we played 2 or 3 matches, but yeah, it was worth the $10 already. So I'm glad I saw it.
Nice. Okay, cool. Is that all the games you played this week?
That's it. I'm desperately wanting to get back to single player games, but there's nothing I'm interested in playing right now.
Ooh.
Nothing.
Yeah, I get that. I get that a lot.
Just nothing, which is fine because I'm enjoying all my other stuff. But there's like a part of me that's like, I need to, you know?
I need this.
I gotta beat games.
You gotta beat those games.
But they all let me down, you know? They all let me down.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're the old reliable. I've still been playing a little bit of Elder Scrolls. I'm like level 43 now, I think.
Damn.
Max is 50.
Damn.
Yeah, I check it out every now and then. Of the because they have the login rewards, right? Where it's like, you know, for every day of the month.
Mm-hmm.
I usually end up hitting like the 5th or 6th one in a month. So it's slow, but it's like, I don't know. I'm just taking it at a leisurely pace.
Yeah. That's fair. You could do that game, I think, kind of a little slower than most people.
It's very casual. I was thinking about it today because I was like, oh, I'm going to hit max level. And then I was like, why the fuck do I give a shit about that? You can do anything in the game already. You know? The levels are literally meaningless.
Yeah.
I guess I can start earning the light points or whatever the fuck it's called. Champion points or whatever.
Oh.
It's like their light level
Mm-hmm.
in Destiny. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, fair.
Anyway, that's it.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay, fair. Let's do the news. There's a bunch of news. A bunch of misconception news because of fucking April Fools! I hate April Fool's Day.
Hell yeah.
It hurts
What
me
was
every
the best
week.
one? Which one got you the most?
So I follow a lot of Minecraft developers. The biggest one that caused the most controversy in the Minecraft community was so there's a really popular mod called Alex Mobs. And it adds a bunch of new entities and monsters and animals to the world. It's very cool. It's a very well done mod. However, the mod developer is a bit of a notorious troll. He added Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up, and it takes over the whole fucking client. You can't click anywhere until the whole video is done.
Yes.
And it caused a lot of shit in the Minecraft Reddit. And a lot of people were very upset. A lot of people were very angry because
That is a bold move, dude.
It caused a lot of issues. It caused a lot of client crashing issues. It caused a lot of other things. We got a shit ton of tickets because of it. It was just dumb. It was fucking dumb.
That's incredible.
But the worst thing was he was getting like death threats and all this other shit. And the internet is fucking insane when it comes to any kind of development. If you do anything that pisses them off, they just threaten you. It's fucking wild. It's absolutely fucking wild. Yeah, so he got a bunch of death threats, so he like left the community and stuff like that, and he's like debating.
Jesus.
Yeah. I felt kind of bad. Like it was a shitty
It's super
move.
popular, right? You said?
Yeah, it's a really big mod. Like, let me see.
Yeah,
Alex's
that's so bold. Ugh.
Mobs.
I'm pretty stupid.
Yeah. Has
Not worth it.
29 Alex's Mobs. This doesn't look right. It says there's only 29 million. 29 million downloads. Over the
Jesus
lifetime. Yes.
Christ.
It is a very popular mod.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, let's troll all of them.
Yeah.
What
So
the fuck?
and it went across multiple versions because like it's updated to the most current version, right? But yeah, it fucking pissed off a fuck ton of people.
Yeah.
Angry people.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're gonna put something trolling in there, I understand, but make it so there's like a client config for it, so people can see it and possibly potentially turn it off. If you want it in there, that's fine.
Yeah.
Another thing that got out of control was Bloober. there was rumors floating around because Bloober posted some stuff about Silent Hill 2. And, of course, it got taken out of context because people didn't realize the dates. And there was also some inaccuracies in the translations because I don't think Bloober's an American company. I'm pretty sure they're, I don't remember where they're from. Let me Google it real quick. Poland, yeah. So they're Polish.
Okay.
So some stuff got lost in translation, also because of the date. They were kind of being trolly and yada yada. It made people speculate that Silent Hill 2 was coming out this year, and so they had to like backtrack and be like, no, it's not true that it's ready for release. It's still only in the development stages. All our activities are focused on creating the highest quality of product.
We're not Valve. We can't just release a game for nothing.
We can't just release a game for nothing. We kind of got fucked. Yeah, so there was like a loss in translation, and it kind of fucked them over in the end. So Silent Hill 2 is probably not coming out for at least another 3 or 4 years, is my guess. That's going to be my guess. If it's in development stages and they want to do it justice, it's going to be at least 3 years.
Right.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
That's my guess. Speaking of lost in translation, Bobby, my best buddy, Bobby Kotick. It's been a while since I've talked about him.
Oh, you guys are friends again. That's good.
Oh,
good
no, absolutely not. He's a creep. But, you know, I just like to call him good old Bobby. Because I want to punch his dumb face. But so him and NetEase have been talking about trying to reconcile to bring Blizzard games back to China. And NetEase already does their Diablo Immortal, and I think Call of Duty is actually being done by Tencent over in China. And so those are the only 2 Activision games that are available over there right now. And basically what happened recently was there was a translation error. He felt threatened by this because of it ended up being kind of a bad translation. Basically what they said was, we need to do the contracts now before you get signed in, or before you get bought by Microsoft, so it's less things, less, paperwork and stuff like that, or else, it's kind of worded like that.
Okay. And
so Bobby felt threatened, and he pulled out of the meeting, and he's pulled out of the talks with them because of it, this quote unquote threat. But it just ended up being a bad translation. They're just trying to basically say, hey, you should do this now so we don't have to do additional paperwork with Microsoft later on. Because basically, if they get the contract now sealed and done before they merge officially with Microsoft has to honor the contract, right?
Right.
So they'll have to do additional works and additional talks with Microsoft and Activision with NetEase.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. I also actually, funny story, I found out that one of the partners at my job that made a mod pack that we partnered with, they work at NetEase.
Oh. And
I got to have a conversation with him, and it was actually genuinely interesting. They treat their employees actually really well. They feed them. They he was talking about it. He's like, he was talking about it in a very positive manner. He works for
some
QA.
sort of camp.
He works for QA for them, and he says that they actually,
if anyone was going to be mistreated, it would be them.
Honestly, yeah. Considering how Activision treats theirs, he's like, they listen to me.
No, the entire gaming industry. Come on.
That's true. I just know Activision's notorious for theirs. But yeah, he was talking about it and how he's actually treated really well, and they listen and respect his feedback, and they're able to they've taken some of the bugs that he's found and kept some in there because they liked some of the effects of the games and stuff. I don't know.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, I can't wait for July. We're going to do a bunch of, like, different food stuff. He's like, I can't wait to blow up the food channel. He's like, we're going to get fed so well, and we're going to get all these good snacks over the next few months. He was, like, really pumped for June and July because apparently they do, like, a bunch of, like, crazy, like, big food fests.
Right. And NetEase is
It's a Chinese company.
Right.
Right.
Sounds like the kind of propaganda I would expect.
I don't know. I don't know. Considering,
I mean, I'm kidding, but I'm not. You know what I mean?
Right. Considering, like, I had no idea that he was from over there and stuff like that.
True.
I'm assuming he hides a lot of his shit because,
Yeah,
you know.
connotations.
Yeah, the connotations. I was like, oh, that's really good to hear that, like, you're actually having a positive experience.
Hell
and
yeah.
stuff like that. So,
who cares if the rest of the company is? You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough. Also, fuck Bobby. Anyway. I just wanted to bring that
our
up.
little China. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, Bobby's. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna check in and see if they've been able to negotiate later on, maybe with Activision to bring the games back into China. But it doesn't sound like Bobby really wants to deal with it. He may just like fucking prolong it and then make it fucking Microsoft's problem eventually. Okay.
Did you see Obsidian's tweet about April 1st?
No, what did they do? I missed that one.
Well, so they were like, "Hey, we don't do April Fool's posts anymore because it's kind of fucked up," and you know.
Yeah.
And they're like, and it's really frustrating because we have the best one that we could do, which is obviously New Vegas under Obsidian again. I thought that was great.
Like jam. That's good.
I don't know if it was Obsidian's actual account or somebody that worked there or something, but it made me laugh.
Regardless, that would be fucking great. That would be really fucking great. Okay. Couple quickies here. So I'm gonna check more into this one because it's fucking wild and it's just a kind of a developing story as it's happening. So Saudi Arabia, the government has invested in video games, and we made fun of them a couple weeks ago for investing into some dying esports teams and such.
Oh yeah.
It's trying to diversify its economy. They also got into Bitcoin and a little bit of other that, but they're really, really throwing themselves into
when you
video
have
games.
money, there's a lot to waste. You know what I mean?
Right. But they're definitely throwing it into video games. They began betting like $38 billion to become the next video game hub. They're trying to basically, they're investing, quote unquote.
Oh.
But basically, it is gamble to invest.
I think there's a Dota major happening in Saudi Arabia this year.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And it's controversial.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it's definitely controversial. Just
because it's like, they don't treat people very well.
No, they don't treat, women and, LGBTQ.
And also people.
And people. And everyone. Unless you're a man.
Got him.
Sorry. But yeah, no. They bought Nintendo stake like last month, I think it was, in February. Oh no, that's 2 months ago. Oh god, this year's going by so fucking fast.
Yeah, 40 is just right around the corner, buddy. Right around the corner.
Actually, this podcast comes out on my birthday, so if you
does it
listening
really?
to this, yes.
Is Happy Birthday copyright free yet?
I don't know. Maybe. Marco?
Then you're a jolly good fellow, and we'll leave it at that.
It's jolly. Anyway, yeah, if you're listening to this,
happy birthday from all of us to you.
Oh my god, please no. Please no. But yeah, so the Saudi Arabia is going to invest $38 billion into the country to try to get more people in there.
I know they're
cool
shitty,
idea.
but I like their money. Holy fuck.
I mean, it could be, kind of interesting to see.
I think they're the Dota International prize pool, and this is I heard this podcast months ago that was talking about this, so my number's going to be off, but the last Dota International was like $28 million or something like that. That was the total prize pool. and they're just putting up front, no crowdfunding or anything like that, just 15 mil.
Could you imagine just having like $50 million?
And they're like, what are they gonna do? What's Valve gonna do if they just surpass it? You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because the prestige of the international is kind of a thing, but it's kind of the money that people are after.
Yeah, duh. It's all about the money.
So
Lebowski.
they could just like become the most important Dota tournament.
Oh, they should do a Super Smash Brothers one. That would be fucking out of control.
If they did one, what would you have the best chance at competing in?
Ooh, I would actually get, if they have a Smash one and women are allowed to play in it, which is my biggest concern.
Yeah.
I would actually get into some Smash again. If I had a chance to compete in a fucking tournament like that, I would bang my stupid little brain until it was rotten on Super Smash Brothers. Give me fucking Jigglypuff, and I will fucking destroy you. If we're going the other one, I'm a Sheik main, and I will fucking make everyone cry and do the fucking shitty move. I forgot what it is. I think it's down B, and then you just fuck people over. Also, Pikachu was pretty poggers. But
Probably figure out what that move is before you join the tournament.
It's been a long time since I played. I literally broke a cell phone recently.
So that's the game you got the best at, you think?
I think so. I used to do local competitions in Portland and shit like that.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
so
I had a couple friends do that. It
Yeah,
sounded miserable.
it
like
was
Quarter World
very
and shit like that?
sweaty and hot, and not like sweaty as in I'm playing.
Yeah.
The sweatiest is it's physically
It's
sweaty
con sweat.
because it's just
Yeah.
con stench and just men with unwashed asses and
Dude, Asmongold was there?
yeah.
Have you seen that meme?
Yes. He wasn't eating apples either. Okay.
My fucking Asmongold intake has increased a fucking shitload this year.
Yeah.
And I think it's just because he posts so many goddamn videos. One of
All
his
he does is
co-hosts was
react.
like...
All he does is react stuff
he
now.
puts
He's a
out
React
fucking
Andy.
shit so fast. He is, really.
Well, he has
Truly.
editor.
It started with the Johnny Depp trial, and now he's like, oh, this is so easy. You just do this.
Yeah, he hired an editor finally, I think, and then he started doing that. Because what happened was he would have somebody was doing an unofficial clips channel, and then instead of taking them down, he's like, "Hey, how about I just hire you, and then you give me the money, and I don't fucking fight you." And they're like, okay. And so that's what happened. He ended up hiring them as his.
Nice.
As his
That's
people.
awesome.
Yeah. So, and like clip channels end up helping people way more than like I think they think. Like, I know Squeaks has like unofficial people who work on. He has like 3 editors, I think. And then he has like somebody who's like doing a bunch of fan shit. And just doing fan shit of his stuff. And like that gets shown to me all the time. And I know it's not his like official release stuff. But yeah, it's kind of funny how that worked out.
Wow.
And stuff. But yeah, it helps because like I get fan recommendations of a lot of other people's shit, like Hassan's stuff and like Ludwig's stuff. There's like weird fan channels and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen some of that for the Uber political streamer I watch, Destiny.
The Uber political, I don't want to.
Uber political. Shouldn't get into it.
Shouldn't get into it. But you're dead. What do you think about Dubai?
Seems bad, but I'll be watching the Dota.
I fucking knew it. Okay, last couple of things here that I want to talk about. I'm just gonna mention this real quickly. Arc 2 is delayed again, because
I heard some shit about this game. I really want some confirmation on, please.
So I don't...
Are they making you buy the second game to play the first game?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Bro.
Yeah, so what's going to happen is they're going to stop supporting the official game and only support the remaster game. But in order to get the remaster game, you have to buy the first edition of the second game, which is $50.
Even if you already own it.
Right. So even if you already own it. So what happens like, you'll be able to do private servers probably for the older game. It's going to be a lot harder to support. No mods are going to be developed for it anymore, yada yada. Because they're trying to push it to the Unreal Engine 5. I didn't even realize they weren't going to be on the Unreal Engine 5. They were still using Unreal Engine 4.
Oh. I mean, okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're basically fucking over their fans.
You gotta
again.
at least make it free to play like fucking Overwatch did. If you're gonna fuck over your customer base, some of it might as well be free.
This is what Ark does. This is why I stopped really supporting Ark, because like they used to be like, oh yeah, if you pay this like flat insane amount of money, you'll get all the fucking DLCs for free. And I was like, cool. So I paid a stupid amount of money, and
Doesn't say that way.
I got all that. Yeah, no, it didn't. Because then they like released new maps, and they're like, well, these aren't included in the original, so you're gonna have to buy these.
All this time.
It was so shady and so shitty. So at that point, that's when I basically swore off Ark. I tried playing it again recently. I did have some fun, but like it still made me kind of annoyed. And now this shit makes me even more annoyed. So I don't think I'll ever go back to Ark. I think I'm done officially.
Yeah.
That's shitty.
That's
shitty and
I mean,
shady.
You gotta.
You force people to upgrade the game, which is cool to remaster the game, but then you force people to basically rebuy it because you're worried about the low number. I bet you it's because they don't have a lot of pre-orders right now, and they're like, so they're panicking. So it's like, oh, I know. We release a slightly better older version, and then we make them pay for it.
Jesus Christ.
It's so shitty. And like
and lock out the other one, basically.
Yeah, basically lock out the other one. It's just so dumb. Like whenever you would get like a remastered of another game, you would usually get the new game for free. Like with the enhanced edition for Skyrim, and like a couple other games did that too. Where I got like a free BioShock did that, where I got an enhanced version, and yeah. It's just, I'm so, like, I read that right before the podcast. Zach's like, oh, did you hear about Ark? And I was like, no!
Yeah, I saw that in someone's Twitch chat today. I was like, there's no fucking way, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that they had previous history of being terrible. Although I guess you mentioned it before, but I didn't look into the specifics because I don't give a fuck about that game.
That's true. That's fair.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah,
that's
don't
crazy.
Fucking, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not a boycott guy, but that seems appropriate there.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Fuck those developers. Especially since the first game, it's still fucking buggy and janky as shit. And it's been out for years. And it's mostly fixed by, you guessed it, mods. Mods. Fixing the fucking game. And like, it's just so dumb. It's so fucking stupid. Like, Minecraft has its issues and stuff like that.
Somebody should do like a documentary about modders, dude. It'd be really interesting to see like the day in the life of like hardcore fucking modders, dude, that are just fixing all these fucking games.
The unsung heroes of mod development.
That we refuse to pay any amount of money.
Honestly, mood. But yeah. But the last thing that has me smiling, I was having a really rough day the other day, and then this news came out. Can you guess what this news was?
It had you smiling?
Yeah. It made me smile.
Smiling. Oh, E3 is gone. Yeah.
It made me smile so much. A year.
What do you have against E3, by the way?
I think it's shit. Also, they pissed me off with that women's thing a long time ago. An elephant never forgets, but you know.
Except you don't remember the details.
I do actually. So they published that sexist article about women. What's your favorite game?
Oh, okay.
Girl?
They just retweeted it.
They retweeted it, but they didn't even do the due diligence of fucking reading it. And it was like mobile games, Kim Kardashian, Hollywood Adventure.
I mean, that's what women like.
Fucking solitaire. Eat my ass.
You are not gonna do well in Dubai.
I'm never gonna do well in Dubai. I think. Thank fuck. But yeah, almost a year after announcing its return, E3 basically was Electronics Entertainment Expedition. I don't care. was canceled. And
Yep.
yeah.
They didn't announce their retirement
didn't.
officially, right? They're just like, we're just done this year.
Yeah, they just said
Which
we're
is
done
crazy.
this year.
What do you think they could possibly have for next year?
Like, how are you?
That would
Yeah, you didn't fathom up enough.
You're gonna make everyone deal with other shit, right? There's
Yeah.
no one hanging on to you anymore because you removed that option. So
Yeah.
what the fuck? How the fuck would you possibly stay relevant?
I don't know, especially after like you couldn't
They
get
could do
enough.
it 10 years from now or something when people get nostalgic for it.
Maybe,
you know?
maybe a
But
little.
what are you
bit
gonna
of
do in the
nostalgia.
meantime? How does that company even exist if you don't have that?
Yeah, like also like if you can't muster
Just
up
fire
enough.
everyone and hold the license? Is that what they're gonna do?
Oh, probably. That would actually make the most sense. But yeah, if you can't fathom up enough excitement and enough hype and enough backers for this year, what makes you honestly think that they're gonna get enough for next year or the next year? Like, this shows that it's dying. And everybody figured out over COVID because they refused to do anything, and they refused to do anything like electronically or like live streaming because we're all about being in the moment and being in the facility and making you stand in line so you can have a 5-minute demo. Yeah, they fucked themselves. Like, COVID proved that you could do it on your own as a company and have your own announcement and live stream it, and it's probably a lot cheaper. And have everything pre-recorded, and more people are gonna see it.
And if you really want it out there, just put it on Jeff Fest or whatever. Like, you could do it yourself. You could do it with Jeff. Like, there's other options now.
Yeah, Jeff had a fucking field day. He was like just jerking off to it, basically. Like, you jerk off to your fucking Dota matches.
Yeah. I mean, he knew that they, like, even before they stopped, he was horning in on their territory.
Yeah.
He sensed the fucking death coming.
Yeah, he definitely sensed the death. He basically...
Business savvy man.
What did he say officially in his tweet? He's like, 4 years ago, I realized E3 wasn't evolving as it needed to compete with the global demand and digital world. We started building what's next. See you at Summerfest. And like, yeah, Jeff Fest is doing pretty well. Like, it's being streamed to multiple things like Twitch and YouTube and everything else. And
plus you can advertise. He can cross advertise on his Game Awards show, which, by the way, is reaching Oscars level numbers. Like,
yes.
Actually, I think they surpassed them this year. Maybe.
I don't know.
It was like 80 million fucking views. Obviously, it's worth less a little bit than real TV because it's like just streaming, but that's not gonna be the case for long. I don't think.
No, I don't think so. And like, even Cutie's thing, it got over 1 million views, like 5 million, I forgot how many concurrent she got. She got like 800,000 concurrent. Like, that's fucking insane.
Pretty good.
That's,
that's more than like well, no, it's not more, but it's in the realm of like a crazy like league tournament or something.
Right. And like it and that crosses and it brings more and more people in, and like, it's just a matter of time. But like, next year's gonna be huge. Next year's gonna be even bigger, and like, it's only gonna get bigger from there. Like, with the way that streamers and media's going now, people don't watch the Oscars and stuff. They don't. That's boomer shit now. Like, we're all about
I know
things.
so many young people that don't watch movies or TV. It's crazy. They only watch YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
No, because that's me now, kind of. I watch.
Is it?
Yeah. Most of my stuff that I watch is YouTube.
Watching like TV shows, at least.
I watch
I need
them
the
every
story
once in a while.
structure to like come for me, you know?
Yeah, I get that. I have a couple streamers that are YouTubers that are like that now for me. We're like, I want to watch this episode of like Chris Abroad and like where he goes to this place.
Dude,
and it's
my
really
coworker is so into Red Dead RP that he is saving all of the VODs from everyone involved in a storyline, which is like 18 fucking people.
It's like, it's so fun.
On a fucking hard drive, dude. He's got like 2 terabytes of Red Dead content he can go back to anytime he wants.
Oh my god, I love it. It's like his fucking, it's like his soap opera. Don't take that why?
No, I think it's fucking amazing that is the case. I think it's awesome. Like, he was like, "You're gonna judge me for this," and I was like, "Okay." And he told me, I was like, "Nope, that's the coolest thing you've ever said to me."
Yeah, that's pretty chill. Like, you know what you like, and that's what makes you happy. That's what gives you comfy.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's his park and recreation right there. That's his office, and like, I can respect
Except there's
that.
way more content.
Yeah, there's way more content. It gets a little wild, and it's totally non-scripted. So yeah, that's kind of cool though. Yeah, I think that's gonna become the new norm, and like, even Markiplier's like trying to get into developing movies and stuff like that, but I don't know how well that's gonna turn out for him.
Everyone still wants to get into movies, which is funny. I just like it's kind of like how all like 90s comedians wanted a sitcom show.
Yeah, like
and now
Seinfeld.
they just want a podcast.
Yeah, now they just want to be a successful podcast. They're like, oh my god, I could do the same thing for way less work. Holy shit.
Yeah, way less work and get like paid the same amount.
Holy
or at least
shit.
be in control of it, you know?
Yeah, you have a lot more control. You get to say whatever you want, you know?
Yep.
You get to
Unless you're Shane Gillis and SNL's trying to hire you.
That's true. Shane Gillis, that fucking weirdo. I mean, yeah. I guess eventually it does come down to it, too, with the podcast, but never with us. We're going to be fucking toxic pieces of shit forever.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I plan to be successful in some area of my life one day, and this podcast will ruin it. I'm guaranteed. And I won't be happier than that moment. That's the peak. That's the pinnacle. That's what you're looking for.
You're getting canceled over the podcast.
Oh, 100%. People name one comedian who's been canceled who isn't wildly more popular now than they ever were.
That's fair.
I can't think of one. I mean, Louis C.K. you could argue maybe, but even he's killing it on his own website. Like,
is he really? He has a website?
Crushing it. And he's all on everyone's podcast now. Like, they don't need fucking TV to prop them up.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. You wouldn't need TV anymore.
Aziz Ansari, I think, maybe is a good example.
Wait, did he get canceled?
Oh, yeah. Well,
For what? Wait,
we don't have to get into it. He had like a weird date.
Yeah, that's
He was
right.
creepy. Yeah.
He got creepy.
Kind of. The story didn't make sense to me, but I don't know.
He seems kind of like a weird dude anyway. I
think he's just weird. He doesn't know what to do. Most men don't, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. Most men are just awkward.
I think that's a pretty big benefit of the doubt, but he doesn't seem like a Chris D'Elia to me. You know what I mean? Like,
that's, yeah, probably. No, we got to feed him once at Zari.
What?
Yeah, okay, so the college that I went to,
was it Le Cordon Bleu?
No. The college that I work for, not the college I went to. Sorry, the college I worked for would have guest speakers, and for some reason he was a guest speaker at the college. I also got to do feed Bill Nye, and that was a fun dessert. I was trying to stick around to meet him because, like, every once in a while, if we stuck around at the event, we could go meet the people.
When was this?
This was back in 2000.
For Bill Nye?
2015,
2015. You should have asked Bill Nye why the fuck he's letting Neil deGrasse Tyson blow up his spot.
He was late. I didn't get to meet him. It was like he didn't get there. He ended up missing like his own like thing because like his plane was delayed due to weather, and I had been there since 4:30 in the morning, and it was like 8 o'clock at night, and I was like, yeah, I can't wait any longer. Wow. I couldn't wait any longer. I wanted to meet Bill Nye so bad. I also made food for Obama. But no, back to Izari. He said he was allergic to sauces.
Sauces? All sauces?
All sauces.
My friend is dating somebody who says that she is allergic to sauces, or at least hates all of them. And I was like, there's so many different kinds.
Like,
that doesn't make any sense.
Vinaigrettes.
And then we found the one that she likes, and now I won't stop giving her shit about it.
Oh my God, please give her so much shit. I hate people that do stupid shit like that, but he said he was like literally allergic, and we're like, are you allergic to oil? What are you allergic to? And we're trying to like diagnose it because we don't want to feed him something that quote unquote could potentially kill him.
Also, sauce should go on everything. I don't think I'd eat a meal without sauce. Even my cereal has a hot sauce packet in it. You know?
Yeah, you gotta have that extra Taco Bell flavor.
Zing and pep. How are you gonna wake up in the morning? You know, milk? That's gonna make you sluggish. You don't want that shit.
Milk was a bad choice. Yeah, he said sauce, and then
wow.
We made him a stupid little apple out of a crane apple. That's what he got. That was his dessert. It was so dumb. Anyway, that's the podcast, everyone.
Boom. Put a bow on it.
We went a little ranty, but I don't really care.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of, 3.5 years in. What are you going to do?
Yeah, what do you expect? I mean, if you're listening, I love you still, but, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
What do you expect?
But we got to reveal who we are in little tidbits every now and then.
That's true.
We can't just blindly, this was video game news. Like, come on. We're people. You know what I mean?
I have opinions about Bobby Kotick and his tiny
boy,
face.
Do you?
I showed my coworkers.
I don't. I'm gonna go golfing with him on Sunday.
Oh my god, I knew it, you fucker.
I would, by the way. I super would.
Why?
To talk about it in this podcast.
You fucking cloud chaser.
Do you know how big we would get? I'd secretly record him and go to jail probably.
Probably because it's illegal in California.
I'd record him from Oregon through a proxy somehow. You know what I mean?
There you go. There you go. Yeah, you gotta get him in another state where that's legal. Yeah. I don't think it is legal in any state anywhere, but you know, say lovey. He'll TikTok gets banned or whatever.
Yeah, I'll tell him it's for something else.
Oh, there you go. And tell him it's an interview to make it. Oh, it's a good PR move.
This is a cover story for Vogue. We are very interested in
video
your
games.
Style, Bobby Kotick.
He's probably oh my god, could you imagine the golf pants he's wearing? They're probably 2 sizes too small because he doesn't want to say that he's a certain size, but you know he's in peak physical condition like a certain somebody else who also thinks that, and then he looks like
real
a
CEO
giant fucking diaper. But you know, whatever, it's fine. Not toxic. You're toxic. Anyway, guys, don't forget to follow us on Twitch and Twitter at Evil Space Bunny and The Real Portz on Twitch, Twitter, and ignore Backlog on Twitters. Although Twitter is making me angry because the stupid Doge button is the home button now, and it makes me mad. It's so dumb. God, he's so fucking
Elon.
dumb.
You're a homie.
He's a fucking dumbass, dumb fuck. God, it's so fucking dumb. I muted him. I blocked him basically as soon as he took over. And you know what the worst thing is? I still see his fucking tweets. It's so
it's for
stupid.
You.
No, I don't want them. I blocked him for a reason.
Yeah.
Stupid cock. Anyway, I love you guys.
Let's end with stupid cock.
Okay, fine.
Good.
That's fine. Stupid cock.